25 rounds. 25 rounds. That's all it's taken for you to suddenly be linked with a fight with Alexander Usyk by His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, for you to be stepping up to headline a Riyadh season show against Dillian Whyte. Has this happened quicker than you thought, slower than you thought, or about right?
So I would have to say about right, because obviously when I first turned professional, I wanted to be a world champion by this age. And obviously, being in the first 3 months, I kind of realised that that's not really down to me. But I still subconsciously still try to strive for that goal. And even though I didn't achieve it, just landed me here. Do you know what I mean? So, what they say, like, aim for the stars and something.
If you miss, you'll land on the moon or something like that.
Be somewhere up there, so that's what I've just done, to be honest.
Well, you're up there.
Yeah, man.
You're up there.
Yeah,
does this one feel different now that you're headlining?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a different show. I feel like everything's about me. I walked out of the thing yesterday, at the airport, and there's a car with my face on it. Like, what the hell? What the helly?
How does that make you feel? Is it overwhelming at all?
No, it's not overwhelming, because like my brother said, I've been like this is 11 years in the making. So although I've been professional for 2 years, like, this is something that I've been doing for 11 years. So I wouldn't say it's overwhelming. It's just the fact that, I don't know, man. I'm a kid from Chatham. Do you know what I mean? Parents of 2 immigrants. Like, why? It's not in my story to ever make it, especially as a 20-year-old. Ain't no way.
So you went back to Greenacre the other day. You and Carol, with all the kids and that must have been quite cool. Honestly,
it's crazy. Obviously, like, I'm walking around the school and all the kids knew who I was. I was like, Moses, like it's quite crazy. And like, I just saw the potential that everybody had. Like, the thing is, I feel like once you come out of school, it's like you get already told like what you need to do. So like your kind of dreams don't really fulfill. And I actually saw my business teacher, and then, because obviously everybody still calls me Rico in school. I was like, Rico, fair play to you. You said you was gonna make it in boxing and you didn't need business, and like, we don't know anything, like, fair play to you, you've made it. Like that, yeah. And like, I was like, I haven't made anything just yet. And he was like, yeah, but you're doing very well. And you said, I don't need no plan B, because plan A is gonna work. Because when I was in school, they kept telling me that, like, oh, you need a plan B, you need a plan B. What if boxing don't work out? And what I just kind of realized was a lot of people are living their plan Bs because they didn't put enough effort in their plan A. So I was like, my kind of outlook was, I'm gonna put everything in plan A, and if plan A don't work, we'll make another plan A. And the teacher kind of realized that, because he kept telling me to make a backup plan. And I said, no, ain't no backup plan. I said, I'll come to school to have fun. I said, I am not going to use any of this.
You know what's crazy? Because you're talking about like school days. And when
it's only 3 years ago.
Just like a couple of years
ago. And imagine you leave school and you're headlining in Saudi, your face is everywhere. People might feel like I'm living the dream.
Do you feel like you're living the dream?
No. They've come spend 2 months with me in camp. You see if that's the dream. It's tough. It's tough.
Lonely?
It gets lonely, yeah. I wouldn't say it is lonely, but it does get lonely, yeah.
I keep hearing you say that you're kind of driven by not wanting to be embarrassed, not wanting anyone else to say, I put manners on that kid, you know, I beat that kid up. Where does that come from?
Thing is, it's a bit of a weird relationship I have with boxing, because like, if I don't do it, I feel out of place. So it's like something I have to do. Like, I have to do it. So fights will have to happen, but at the same time, I don't want to be embarrassed. So it's like when I hear people saying, oh, I want his chin to get tested, or I want him to go through adversity. Is that right?
Yeah.
Adversary.
Adversity.
Yeah. Adversity.
Adversary is Dillian Whyte. He's your adversary on Saturday. But adversity is what he might take you through.
Exactly. That was good. so he wants to go for adversity, but I train so hard that does to make sure that doesn't happen. So it's like everybody's saying, yeah, he's good and all, but we don't know if he's got a chin. Yeah, because I don't want you to know.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I train hard so I don't get hit.
Do you want to know?
Do I want to know if I got a chin? Nah, man. What, on fight night? Nah. Thing is though, who's got a good chin in boxing?
I know, look, they say the best chins are the ones that don't get hit.
Who
Golovkin.
didn't he has got a good chin, to be honest.
Canelo.
No, I'm talking heavyweights. I'm talking heavyweights now.
Right now, Hrgovic.
Hrgovic has got a good chin, but has anyone landed on his button flush? Joe Joyce was saying that everybody was saying that he had an uncrackable chin until Zhang tested that twice. So what I'm trying to get at is any heavyweight has the ability to knock out any other heavyweight. And I don't want to go and put that to the test because I know any heavyweight has enough force, has enough power, has enough pressure to cause damage to me. So that's why it's just the safest way to not get tested.
But I guess, like, you don't want to find that out. But do you want to find out what it's like in round 7, for example? Because you've not been beyond 6.
Dave, you know I get paid the same whether the fight goes round 1 or round 10. So why on earth would I want to be there for 10 rounds if I can get paid the same amount in round 1? Like, I'm just messing around, playing with my food. Like, in a perfect world, you want to get a couple rounds in and knock them out, but it's like, if I hit Dillian Whyte with a good shot, I'm not going to be like, oh, let me ease up here and then get the rounds in, because the round later, he's going to hit me with a good shot. He's not going to say the same thing, is he? He's going to take me out. So there's no taking risks in this sport, especially not as a heavyweight. Maybe like any other weights, yeah, maybe, but as a heavyweight, I don't want to take that risk.
What are you sensing from Dillian? You've just done a face-off. It hasn't gone out yet. Did a DAZN face-off. I'm hearing it was all pretty respectful in there, but you were the one in there. You were the one facing off with the guy. How was it for you?
No, it was good. It was the first time seeing Dillian Whyte's face since actually the fight's been announced. So I can kind of get to see the energy that he's on. And he's not really on the gunman energy, which is, to be honest, that's what I was expecting. But at the same time, it's like boxing is a sport, innit? So it's like if Real Madrid and Barcelona play, they ain't got to hate each other for it, do they?
No, but we've seen Dillian Whyte over the years. It's what's made him who he is. He does come with a certain energy. What did you call it? Gunman energy? Some will call it like a roadman kind of energy, where he's just ready to go, ready to flip like that.
So if he does that on fight night, because Dillian Whyte, as of right now, I don't know if he's playing this game or not, but like basically what I can see that he's been building me up this whole time. So a win over this guy that he's been building up since the beginning of camp would make himself look better. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go pay attention to this. I'm just going in there and fighting, innit?
I'm curious how much you do pay attention to like his interviews and stuff, because I remember Anthony Joshua before the Ngannou fight says that he watches everything that Ngannou's doing, every training session that he can see online, every interview. Do you watch? Do you care? Do you pick up little bits? Or?
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I probably shouldn't say this. I watch all the stuff that I get tagged into on Instagram, but apart from that, I don't actively go looking for it. Like I don't really care what Dillian Whyte's up to. I don't really care what other people are up to. Like, I've got enough worries and stress as it is, so I'm not gonna go there and put like, oh look at Dillian Whyte, he's doing box jumps. To be honest though, I was watching Bakoli's S&C yesterday.
Any good?
Someone showed it to me. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, he was deadlifting 60 kilo and like proper sweating, and I was just like. Yeah, he had done S&C in his life. This is the first time he's doing it. And it wasn't even like a sort of thing where it's like, oh yeah, let me watch to see what he does. But I'm like, Like, he's just walking around in his underwear and then just starts like deadlifting 60 kilo, got a mad sweat on. And I'm thinking, you know what, whatever floats your boat, innit? But like, come on, man, like this isn't, you're literally making it look like it's your first rodeo, if it is your first rodeo, which is quite mad because like, for the level that he's achieved, and I think Billy Nelson said that he doesn't have a nutritionist.
Well, he's knocked out everyone in the world, though, in sparring.
There you go.
Yeah.
Honestly, the things that some of the stuff that I watch Bakole do just makes me laugh. They're like when Dillian Whyte and Bakole had their little interaction in Spain, and I was just creasing.
I don't know how much of it we can repeat, but yeah,
no,
I'm not
going to repeat any of it because you know we've got sponsors these days.
Sure.
But no, I was dying.
So,
Sorry, to answer to your question, I don't actively go looking for things, but if they come to my attention, then I'm gonna give this a little look.
Okay, so listen, he's been obviously giving you a little look. He rates you. He seems to rate you, but he is coming in with this kind of energy of, you know, this is Godzilla. He actually said to me, "I'm fighting Godzilla. I'm just one of those little Japanese civilians going around. You're the monster." Do you think he's just kind of, he's playing the fool to catch the wise kind of thing?
I mean, it's either that or he actually genuinely believes that, which is crazy because I'm fighting him. So either or, that means I've got to be switched on.
Serious fighter. This looks like the test. That's what they're calling this. This is the step up. Do you consider this the hardest test of your career? Have you?
100%.
Yeah. Are you nervous? Is there something different about this fight? About seeing Dillian?
Am I nervous? Thing is though, I put myself in such nervous situations all the time that I genuinely like don't really know what nerves kind of is no more. Like, if something makes me nervous, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this every single day now so that these nerves disappear. And like, sometimes like I do silly things just to make me feel like I still got something in me, do you know what I mean, that can make me nervous. Am I nervous for this fight? Probably not.
Have you been nervous for a fight before?
I haven't been nervous since 14. I remember when I boxed in the European Championships, the first fight, I was like, because it was 80 plus when you're a junior, I weighed in like 90 kilo, and then I had to box this 6'6", like 118 kilo Romanian. He's had the arms the size of my head, and Mick Driscoll went, "You better look at me, like, fucking nice, and you got to tell him what you're gonna do to him." And then like, I remember I'm like, shit, he's quite big, innit? And anyways, I did manage to stop him in the first round, yeah, but I was like, yeah, that's probably the last time I've actually been nervous, do you know what I mean?
How did you react to the tweet from His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh? Listen, you'll get asked this a lot today, and the right answer is I'm focused on Dillian Whyte, etc. Of course.
So you're asking me to tell you the wrong answer? I'm
asking you what happened in your head when you saw that.
I went for a run. Me and Emilion, the guy that's sitting right there. I ran 15k that night. I was like,
just around Chatham.
Just around Chatham.
Like, that's late to be running around Chatham.
Bro, it was like 12 o'clock, and I was running through country lanes. You know,
Capstan.
Capstan. Yeah, I was running up Capstan.
Okay.
So yeah, I was just like, yeah, if I beat Dillian Whyte and this fight gets presented to himself, gets presented to me, I need to be ready. So it's just like an extra bit of motivation.
Okay, best of luck.
Shukran.
Shukran.